What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode. Oh, my camera's all messed up. Welcome to another. That's how you know this is live. Welcome to another episode of Under 1,000 Pod. And my lights went out, but I think it looks fine. All right. As you can tell, I'm a little sleepy. Working weird hours right now, night shift. But thank you guys for showing up for another episode of Under 1,000 Pod. It's the podcast where we bring on another YouTube reptile breeder, enthusiast, hobbyist. Ask them a couple questions, get to know them a little better, me get to talk to them, and it's also a great way for me to network within the community because I am an introvert. I know it don't seem like that because it seemed like I took a lot of pictures with a lot of people at Tinley, which I did, but I had moments where I was just, my anxiety went really high and I had to get away from people. But I had a ball at Tinley, so much fun. Thanks for everybody that said hi, that I got to meet, that I got to talk to. Sorry for the people I forgot to take pictures with or forgot to be in videos with. Definitely want to do more vlogging there. Next October, I'm going to do way more vlogging. But yeah, thank you for coming to this episode. We have LEDKA. We're going to bring him on in a second. Before we do, let's say what's up to a couple people in the chat, which you guys are deep. M-Tips, Reptiles, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Chris, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Celtic Balls, what's up? Thanks for coming through. So glad talking to you guys. So glad being your first interview. Had a great time with you guys at Tinley. Appreciate you. Snakes for the memories. All that is hilarious. I just read it. Snakes for the memories. Thanks for coming through. Awesome name. Father Son Reptiles. What's up, John? Thanks for coming through. Eric, what's up? Oh, it didn't click. Eric, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Oh, I clicked it 2 times. Yep. Wi-Fi is acting weird. Jeremy, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Nicole, so glad to meet you at Tinley. Had a ball talking to you and seeing you pouring them drinks. Your husband, great dude. I can't wait to see him get in some of these videos. Put him on camera. But thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Mrs. LEDKA, thank you for coming. There goes. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Pat, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Aaron, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Jessica, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. So before we bring on LEDKA, we're going to go ahead and say thank you to our sponsor for this episode. This episode sponsored by LADYTIS Exotics. She is a new ball python breeder, but she's not new to reptiles. She's had them for quite a while. You might know her from her reticulated python videos. She has 7 reticulated pythons, and she handles them as well. She does amazing videos on how she takes care of those animals and how she handles them. So definitely go check that out on her YouTube. But she's starting a new journey with ball python breeding, and she's got some nice ball pythons that she's added to her collection. So if you are a ball python breeder and you want to give her some tips, definitely hit her up and let her know, but also welcome her to the ball python breeding world. But while you're doing that, make sure you go hit her YouTube, her Instagram, and her TikTok. Yeah, definitely hit those follow and subscribes, and congratulate her on just hitting 500 on her YouTube channel. Congrats, Nicole. Very proud of you. But you also can check out her live podcast she does on Saturdays called Reptiles and Cocktails. Definitely check that out. She has an episode coming out this Saturday. Thanks again, Nicole, for sponsoring this episode. Once again, go check out LADYTIS Exotics on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, anywhere you can find her. All right. Thanks again, Nicole, for sponsoring the episode. Greatly appreciate it. And I love what you're doing. You're getting some amazing animals. Can't look forward to you start breeding, see what you produce, get those first eggs. Super excited. So without further ado, guys, let's bring on our guest. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's happening?
Not much. So thank you for coming on. Greatly appreciated. If you could introduce yourself to the people and let them know what you breed.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Logan of LEDKA here. I only do ball pythons. That's it. So not much
All
variety.
right.
Like, I like a lot of stuff, but I only keep ball pythons right now.
Gotcha. All right. Thanks for coming on. Lekka's channel is mostly lives. He does lives, hanging out with guys, which is I've been on great times, have a ball, just talking, having fun. Sometimes snakes come up, sometimes rat breeding comes up. You never know what you're gonna get on these lives, so they're always interesting to check out. And they're pretty long, guys, just chilling, hanging out. Someone who was the longest one. I think you had like what, 5 hours?
10 and a half, I think.
10.5. Woo!
Yeah.
So definitely,
it was pretty long. I think it was like my third one or something too. So.
Oh, that was your third one.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So if you're not subscribed, his channel description is down below. Hit the link in the description. He's on Instagram as well, so hit that as well. Hit that follow button. Are you on TikTok?
No, just Instagram and
so
YouTube.
Bug him on Instagram to go put out some TikToks. He's got the great
thing about that.
TikToks. All right. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it so much. Justin, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Oh, there's Phil. Phil's here too. What's up, Phil? Appreciate you coming through. So, you know how we do the channel. We ask some questions, get to know you a little better, find out a little more about you. So let's just dive in. Let's get right to it. Once I find the questions, I always put the questions in the wrong place. It happens every time. Maybe we should talk about it now. Yeah, let's talk about it now. Iron Dog is there's a fundraiser for Iron Dog. It is on April 2nd, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
I believe it's on April 2nd. I'm not 100% sure whose channel it's going to be on. I don't know if it's going to be on his channel or if it's going to be on Rob's channel, KY Constrictor's channel. If you go to KY Constrictor's Instagram, he'll have information on it. If anybody can put it in the chat, which channel it will be on April 2nd, let us know. It's a fundraiser for Cancer Sucks fundraiser. I actually donated something. I might donate 2 things actually. I told him one or the other. I might just tell him both of them. Now I'm thinking about it. But yeah, definitely go check that out. April 2nd. Somebody put something in the chat. I wasn't prepared. I realized the last minute and I wanted to make sure I get that out because it's a great cause and a great reason to do it and a great person who we're doing it for. So definitely want to get that out.
Absolutely. And I believe it's either going to be on KY Constrictors or TNT Balls channel because I think the 2 are going to be doing it together.
Trying to.
Dang, there's a bunch of people here.
I know there's a lot of people. I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm trying to look through the chat. Jeremy B, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Reese, what's up? Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you. Hey, hit me up later. I want to talk to you about something. Blaker, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. I think that's James. What's up? Thanks for coming through. That's my fellow night shift guy. So we're both probably tired. I think that's everybody. Critical Constrictors, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. F&A Balls, what's up? Thanks for coming through.
Oh, what's up, Fred? Or that's AJ there, I think.
Okay. Gary, what's up? Thanks for coming through. I'm trying to see if anybody put
what's up, Gary?
Greg, what's up? Thanks for coming through. So let's get to the first question. How long have you had your YouTube channel?
Oh, man, not long. I think I want to say I started it about a year ago, but the first time I ever did anything went live, I think was in mid-July.
Okay. So that's not too far away. That's not too far away. So technically, you've had the channel for a year, but you didn't really start posting or live streaming on it maybe 6-8 months ago. That's not bad. That's not bad. I like it. I like it. Do you plan on doing? Because you mostly do live streams. Every so often you throw in a regular video. Are you going to think about being a little more consistent on just regular videos once your ball pythons start getting rolling and you get eggs and cutting?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'll actually, it'll push me to actually, put things on a table or something and sit in front of something, the camera. Something.
Because I know we're in some of the same projects with the ball python, so I'm excited to see what you produce. I'm still waiting on the video when you show off your whole collection. Maybe I've missed that video, but I would like to see what you actually have so I can get excited to see what you're going to produce.
Okay, but no, that video doesn't exist. The only ones there's a bunch of food videos, probably about half of them.
Okay. So put that little buggy here to work on that video.
A bunch of them are shorts. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Pretty much.
Morbid Reptiles, thanks for coming through. What is this number? 115. I don't know what that number's about. I don't know what they're talking about in the chat.
Trying to get somebody to call.
Somebody call us, somebody. If you are, I didn't mean to put your number on blast. Is Wiz in here? I seen somebody say Wiz. Maybe I missed Wiz.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? Thanks for coming through. They're doing their hair down Fridays right now, too. So I can understand you guys jumping back and forth. In the process of jumping back and forth, hit that like button because apparently YouTube likes it when you hit that like button. And I like that YouTube likes that you like the like button. Oh, that's a lot of likes. I got to get more with that. That's so weird. Okay.
Oh, man, that's cold. They're over there live right now?
They're live right now. They got their hair down Friday. So I understand.
They do.
I understand people jumping back and forth.
They're supposed to be here watching, right? That's what I thought.
Keys is still on it. He's got it going on.
I see some of the usual suspects here, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yep. Definitely appreciate y'all. So, what is your favorite codom and your favorite recessive?
Man, that's so tough.
I know.
Maybe Cypress.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you to say Cypress. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I don't know if I was either, really, but I don't know. Just kind of, I like it. I like it a lot. It's pretty nice and almost anything. And then, man, I don't know. I love Desert Ghost, but maybe albino.
Desert Ghost, maybe albino. So is it toss up for you for albino and Desert Ghost to kind of neck and neck for you?
Yeah, because I didn't know what the Desert Ghost stuff was at all until like a year ago. I had no clue what it was, and then I really, even then it was like, wow, that's amazing, but it was expensive, and so I wasn't paying much attention to it. And then it was like, wow, it's super nice. You really have to have it. So yeah, it's awesome, but I don't have any. But I do like
I have a male Desert Ghost, and some het Desert Ghost females trying to get that Desert Ghost project off the ground. He's not doing his job, unfortunately, but you know how that goes. You get males that don't breed sometimes, unfortunately.
I have like that right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which he's small, though, so, I wasn't really expecting anything, but I was really hoping he would, and he's still not doing anything. He's had about 4 trips in between 2 different girls, and he just wants to lay with them and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't bring you here to just hang out with girls. You got a job to do. Like this is how you pay your rent. Stop playing.
Right.
Do your job.
Yeah.
So Cypress and Desert Ghost / albino for you. I expected the albino. I did not expect the Cypress. What is it about Cypress that you like?
I don't know. It's just so clean. It's good. Works well with almost everything. I really like it with red stripe and stuff. I want to make nice. But I want to make a bunch of albino stuff with it, and then start making different combos and really see what it'll do in that.
Okay, so I know who I'm gonna come get my Cypress albinos from, because I am interested in Cypress. I like seeing what it's doing to stuff, combined with stuff. I'm really digging it. There's so many different genes I want to get into that I'm starting to see the bigger picture with it combined with stuff. Some of them are very subtle by themselves, but when they combine with stuff, it takes it to a whole nother level. And it's definitely interesting to see, and the possibilities keep just adding up what you can do with it. Yes, I did do my first vlog style thing at the Tinley show. First time filming at a show, actually. It was weird and terrifying.
You did a pretty good job. I watched that earlier.
Thank you. It's weird to record yourself when you're around so many people and they're staring at you like, why is he doing that? It's just weird. I still have to get used to it, but I do plan to do more of it in the future. Definitely.
Yeah. And I bet that's hard to try to block it out and maintain focus on the camera and keep talking.
100%. 100%.
Just filming here, man. Leave me alone.
Because you'll catch somebody trying to be in the shot and waving, and you're like, hey, this ain't about you. This is about me. Get out of here. Get out of here. But I definitely want to do something like Miguel does when he goes to shows. He talks to people and see what they got and stuff like that. I do want to try to do something like that. Get my own little spin on it, but something close to that. I think that would be cool. Let's hit another question.
See, they are out there. They're kind of just creeping, and they only pop up every now and then. I think they get like whack-a-mole. Shut up, we don't like albino.
This is true. I mean, I'm always gonna be working with albino. Either it's gonna be albino or lavender albino. I'm always gonna work with it because that's the morph I fell in love with first with ball pythons. And it's the one that got me starting to buy multiple pythons. So I'm always going to work with it. And there's still so much you can do with it. I just want to take it in different directions that it hasn't been really taken into and give it a more drastic look than before. And I think there's so many different ways you can do that, especially with all these new darker morphs coming out too. Yeah, it could be insane. So what camera do you use to record your videos or do your live streams?
The live streams are all on the same thing that I'm using now. It's just a cheap Logitech webcam, and the big stuff's all on the iPhone 11, I think.
Nice. So you use your phone. Like, hey, the phones work good. They work good. They got good video quality. I edit on my phone. It all works really good. You can do it right there from your phone. You can buy an expensive camera if you want to, but you don't need to.
Yeah, I really thought it was going to be a lot easier, like using the webcam and the keyboard on the laptop and all that. But really, it turned out that it was a lot easier just to do everything through the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just got a Power Director, I think.
Okay. So what do you think of puzzle? Is that some gene you thinking about getting into down the road?
Someday, maybe. I like it.
I've been out of
it now, and it's one of those things that it's expensive enough that I can't hardly get there, and if I do, I have to really pick and choose. And like I said, I like Desert Ghost a lot. I don't have any of that yet. So, yeah, someday.
Yeah. I'm slowly starting to like the combos I'm seeing people put it in. as it gets a little more popular and get put into different morphs. I don't know. It's gonna take a little time for me. I got to see where I can take that project. That's what I'm really excited about at first. But until I can see that, I don't want to buy into it necessarily at this moment. First of all, I got a whole bunch of recessives I'm already working with.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you coming through.
I like the was it Krypton and cryptic stuff, and it's almost a little. It's kind of like that, but I don't have any of that.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn Krypton and cryptic. I kind of think I got a good handle on it now. And now I'm trying to think of the ways I can utilize it in my projects and make it work for me, and what I would like to see done with it. So maybe in the next 2 years, I might start getting some of it and running it through my females and making some stuff that I want to build on. Yeah, that's the way I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah.
So before we hit the next question, it is time for tip of the week. If you didn't know, tip of the week is where I post on my Instagram and my Facebook post, where you can put a tip under that post, whether it's reptile related, YouTube related, or life related. And whichever tip gets the most likes, they'll be featured on the next episode and you'll get a shout out. So let's check out tip of the week. This segment's sponsored by Proper Royals. Check out Proper Royals on their Instagram and their YouTube channel. Adam is a ball python breeder documenting his ball python business on his YouTube channel. He gives off amazing facts about how to use YouTube, how to be a ball python breeder, and the business aspect of that. Definitely go check them out, and thanks for sponsoring this segment, Adam. This week's tip comes from Warfels Morphs. Start your incubator weeks in advance to needing it to make sure everything is running smoothly, properly, and that aren't any issues that need addressing. Great tip. 100% agree. I didn't do it, but I 100% agree. I forgot to start mine. But great tip, Warfels Morphs. Thanks for putting out a tip. All right. Yep. Thanks, Jeremy, for reading that tip. I actually turned on my incubator today. I had a girl prelay shed 2 days ago. So I am expecting eggs soon. I see that my Wi-Fi is terrible, and I'm probably buffering. So sorry about that, guys. I have to eventually plug my computer into my router to make it run smoother. So that sucks that it's buffering. Hopefully it clears up in a second. So let's hit another question. So, do you breed or buy your snake food?
I breed my own.
Okay. So how long have you been breeding your own snake food?
Pretty much. I buy some here and there, but then I end up like stacking a whole bunch more in the freezer. So I basically just breed all mine. But I bought rats before I bought snakes.
Oh, really? Smart. That's smart. Getting the food source first and then getting the animals. I like that.
Yeah,
that's really smart.
I just started looking into snakes again in like 2020 in like late summer. And immediately I was hooked again. I wanted to do it back in like 2004, but I just didn't have any money at all. So but anyway, back in like 2020, I started looking at snakes again, and I was like, oh wow, dude, there's so much crazy shit going on, and snakes that used to be $4,000 I can get for $120. I was like, whoa. Like I can afford to do this now, shit. So let's do it. I decided I knew I was going to do it. I knew myself. I knew I wasn't going to be, just get 2 or 3 or 4 snakes. So I decided to get the rats first, because I knew there was no way I was going to be able to afford to drive and buy rats, every single week and shit. That wasn't going to happen because I knew I was going to get, 20 snakes or something.
Very true.
And so I just went and I bought some. I had to source the lab cage. I had no idea where to start, and I just kept on looking and looking for like lab cages for rats. And I finally found them at Reptile Basics. Ordered those, and then I had no idea where to get rats. I don't have any pet stores within like 3 counties of here.
Oh.
So like I was actually looking to like order live rats online somewhere, and like it was like super high dollar, like thousands of dollars from these crazy labs that like the rats are bred for specific things, like so they can test, And so I finally found Mike Wilbanks up in Oklahoma City, and I went up there and bought some young adult rats and started breeding, and then I started buying snakes about a month later. But I didn't wait long enough because the rats didn't start producing, and I ended up buying rats for a couple of months at least before the production really got going, and I was able to feed them.
Okay, so you got the little rat lab rack things. You didn't build a wooden rack?
No, I don't have any rack at all. I just have. Well, let's see. Here's one. This is the smaller size, which is the regular one, and then I have the bigger ones too. But yeah, I just I went to Lowe's and got was it like 18 by 36 inch plastic shelving.
Okay.
And it's got the little round tubes or whatever for. I just cut those down to where the tubs with the water bottles would slide in, and I just kind of built pseudo racks that were like semi-efficient for the size wise, and or whatever, and then just slid the Reptile Basics tubs in those. But it's kind of neat because I can slide it out, pull it on the table, whatever, and there's a lid on it, and it's clamped down. I could put it in the car and take it to you, or somebody else, or whatever you need to do.
Nice.
They're kind of neat, but they're expensive.
I mean, that's definitely a video you should do one of these days, because people are all trying to figure out different ways to breed rats and different techniques, and that alone, like, might be a real good technique for somebody else that want to use it. Just put that bug in your ear about videos you probably could do.
Yeah, and then that way it's essentially, other than the lids, it's all plastic, so it doesn't weigh very much. If you want, you can I can take all the tubs out and then move the racks, or whatever, the shelves, and then go wash them or whatever and bring them back, move them around, whatever you need to do.
Yeah, that's very important, being able to disinfect your rack. Just in case you get some kind of virus, you want to disinfect everything and keep everything clean. The ability to break that down so easily and move it is critical, 100%. Oh, wow. I didn't even know you did that. This is why we do these, because we learn stuff about people. That's the whole point. Oh, lab. Okay. I didn't know you do that either. You learned so much stuff. New techniques of breeding rats is a lot. I mean, that's my technique right now.
Man, go for it.
That's my technique right now, because the wife doesn't like the smell of rats. She has a super nose, and there's no way I would have to clean every day. And I'm like, that defeats the purpose. 100%. Oh, wow. Okay, let's hit another question. Where are the questions? Bam. So, what do you use to edit your videos?
Just the Power Director app.
Okay. Yeah, that's also a good app to edit stuff. There are so many different apps you can use that are free that does the exact same thing and do really good jobs editing videos. Like, unless you're about to make a movie, you don't need too many things besides cutting stuff out, adding music, and maybe a little bit of graphics here and there. Boom, you're done. So that makes perfect sense. So like, what? Damn it! I had a question and I blanked out for a second. This is what happens when you have weird sleeping patterns, ladies and gentlemen. So you use Power Direct. Why did you think you started using that one? Was that one of the first ones you saw?
No, I had no idea what to do or what to use, and I asked around, and a few people recommended that. There was a couple others, but that was like the 2 or 3 people mentioned it, said it was easy. I went and checked it out. It was the first one I downloaded. It was pretty easy, and I just never even checked anything else out.
Hey, if it works the first time, there's no reason to look for something else. Ball Python Love, thanks for coming through. Okay, I can understand that. I totally get that. Makes perfect sense. All right. Oh, guys, if you have any questions for Leica, put them in the chat. We'll definitely try to get to them, answer them the best of our abilities. This is not one of the questions, but I just thought about that. Are you breeding this season, your ball pythons?
Yeah, trying. Okay. Everything's pretty young, like 2020. All the girls are like 2020 stuff, but I paired the one up, and they locked up good a couple months ago, and then last month I got another lock. So I think I might get at least one clutch. I've tried 3 other pairings, and they don't look like or 4. It doesn't look like anything's happening. But I didn't really expect anything this soon since they are pretty young.
True. They
started acting like they were ready, so I threw something in there,
I mean, for 2020s, that's 2 years almost. So they definitely could be mature enough to go. You got to give it a chance, got to give it a try. You never know. But this would technically, if you do get eggs, be your first season producing eggs?
Yep.
Okay, nice. Thomas, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Great meeting you at Tinley. Have fun. I can't wait to see what your granddaughters do with that leopard combo. He just made it seem like it was just a regular leopard, and we were looking at it like, do you know what that is? That's a lot of stuff right there. He was like, yeah, it's just a leopard. I was like, no, that's a banger. That's a banger. I want to see what you do with that. Definitely. Genomic Labs, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. I didn't even realize this was going to be your first season. That is super exciting. Now I'm really looking for you to get eggs now. That's going to be good. So
I've been keeping for like 14 months now or something?
Okay. What was the pairing?
Cypress Honey Head Albino to Super Mojave Pastel, Possible Red Stripe, and Gold Blush.
Cypress Honey Head Albino. Wow. That is a hell of a first pairing.
Yeah, I didn't really know what to. I don't have hardly any males, and I don't have anything specific to go to her. So I wanted to see if there was red stripe in her, and if there is, then the Cypress red stripes would be cool. So, and also Mojave too.
Is it there's a possible chance you can hit a world's first, can't you? Because I don't think anybody's produced
maybe
Cypress Honey red stripe. If she proves our red stripe,
maybe. I never even thought of it.
That's a 4-gene female, right? It was.
If she's got everything, it'd be Super Mojave with pastel, red stripe, and gold blush.
Yeah, so you could possibly produce.
Yeah, I talked to Brian Gundy, and he said there's no way at all to tell if the gold blush is in there. I mean, I've got a black light to try to see if the red stripe's there, but I've never seen another one to know what to look for.
Yep. You gotta love the kids. Let the kids scream. Let them scream. We all have families. Barking just a second ago.
Bye. My grandson.
Being a good grandpa, I love it.
Yes, Bobby.
Mike, what's up? Thanks for coming through.
Mike.
Yeah, so there's a chance that you can hit a 6-banger world's first on your first clutch. There's a chance there. You're so casual too about it. Like, oh yeah, that's a possibility.
I never even thought about it.
I would be going. That could be insane. Oh wow!
We're just trying to get the Cypress and Red Stripe together. Hope that there was Gold Blush too. It'd be cool.
Oh wow! That's crazy. That's crazy.
Too many bells, kind of.
Big Tank. Yeah, that's the thing. You hope not hit too many bells. But still, that's a great chance. That's a great chance. Wow. Definitely don't hit that subscribe button because this man might be making some amazing stuff. Well, yeah, what was that? I did remember about that. You were talking about eating a rat. I do remember that.
The mouse pinky.
Mouse pinky. So how did that come about? Let's talk about that before we get to the next question.
Oh man, it all started with somebody said that they wanted help, like, growing their channel, and said that, if we helped them get to however many subscribers that they would eat a mouse. And then of course we did, and everybody helped them out, and then they hit the number of subs and they didn't do shit. And then waited, and then they didn't do anything and never did anything. And then finally I was just like, you know what, man, if you'll just man up and do it, I'll do it with you. Okay. And then somebody was like, hey, it's like, how about if we get you the subs, you do it? And I was like, well, I guess I already said I'd do it anyway. So,
so what is the sub goal for that?
300.
300.
It's not very many.
You should have raised that goal a little higher than 300.
I know, right? But oh well, that's because I was just like, what do you guys? It's just food.
True. So right now, I just looked up. You're at 187 subscribers. I don't want LEDKA eating a mouse, but if you guys can get him to 299, that would be great. 299, not 300. 299.
I was gonna say there's enough people that already know that. Yeah, they're not gonna let that go. So it's gonna happen if I get there.
Wow, I forgot all about that.
I'm just gonna have to bail and never come back to YouTube. Never show my face again. No.
Oh, I think that might be true. I think Jessica might be true. And that is a great honor for people to be like, I'm here to watch the show. I can't subscribe because I don't want you to get
they keep dropping.
LKB Pythons, what's up? Thanks for coming through.
Oh, what's up, Leon?
So here's my last question of the night. If anybody else has any questions, definitely put them in the chat. We will definitely answer, either for me or LEDKA, either way. But my last question, what is your dream morph to make right now?
Man,
I would assume it's this 6 banger that you could be making that you were so nonchalant about.
No. But now with some other stuff I have, it'll take a couple of breedings, but maybe Super Orange Dream, Super Inchy, Yellow Belly Clown Pie. I got the stuff for that.
Ooh, you rattled that all.
I got the beginnings. I have to breed stuff and then breed them back to.
Gotcha.
But it was like albino Batmans until I found out that suddenly like 90 other people want to do it too. So
this is
so
true.
Sure I want to do that.
I mean, you can always put your spin on the albino Batman.
I'm going to be, a couple seasons at least, probably behind, the first guys to do it. I've been thinking about maybe Cypress albino clowns or Hurricane albino clowns.
Okay.
Hayabusa clown albinos.
Hayabusa clowns would be crazy. That would be crazy. 100%. Yep, there's the. They try to get you. They try to get you.
Right.
2 lines of yellow belly. Wait, there's 2 lines of yellow belly?
I did see that. Yeah, there's 2 lines of albino. There's probably.
I know there's 2 lines of albino. I remember that.
2 or 3 lines of all kinds of stuff by the time they get it all figured out.
Like really getting paid for 1K. Wow. You're adding things. You're supposed to be adding things.
Oh, I get real pig, like a whole pig.
Yes, you can do that.
Some pork.
You can do that. You just
I believe so.
your biggest issue is to just make sure you keep that same colony of ASFs together. They're very territorial. They are very community breeders. They only stay within their community. So if you introduce something else in that community, it will kill it. They will kill it immediately. They're vicious that way. Vicious. Oh goodness.
I hear that. I haven't worked with them yet.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I've bred ASFs, and I had a colony, and one of the males wasn't doing this job, and the other male was like getting tired from trying to get all the women pregnant. So I introduced another male. That male was there for like 2 days, and they offed him. No hesitation. I was like, oh wow, okay, my bad, guys. Sorry about that.
It's like they're like paired for life, basically, with the males. Like, I think as long as you start out, like I think with more than one, like if you had a colony of 2.6 or something, and then one dies, they're fine. But you can never bring a different one in, I guess is the deal.
See,
once they're adults, you can't bring a different male into their colony.
I am still stuck on the possibility of you producing a sixth genetic banger that's a world's first on your first breeding. The possibility of that is there, and that's amazing. Oh wow, that's amazing. There's an IG. There's an IG for
Dr. Hannah Seidel.
Yeah. What is this? If
you like be better than albino. I love that stuff too, man. I've got a candy and a toffino. So.
Oh, do you have both? I'm thinking about getting candy. Maybe grabbing some candy this year. I know it's they're all the same, not the same line of albino, slightly different here and there, and have a slightly different look to each other, and even a different look once you blend them together and stuff. But I think I might get some candy and try to keep that separate from my albino, but work with that and breed that stock up. It's definitely interesting. It's definitely interesting. 100%.
So you're gonna do candy and lavender?
I might. I don't have a lot of lavender, so it's okay. I only have 2 lavenders, but the fact that I want to get lavender until clown, albino, and eventually desert ghost, that's where I'm going to start accumulating a lot of lavender, het lavenders, is trying to get that project off the ground. I just got to be smart about it. I definitely like desert. I like dreamsicles, and I definitely like dreamsicle clowns, which is half grail and half dreamsicle mixed together. I definitely want to do that. Of course, put Inchi in that because lavender albino pops really well with Inchi. So there's so many different ways to go. I should have some toffee. Okay. I would keep an eye on that. There's so many things I'm having to keep an eye on.
Right.
I definitely am, Chris. Gaiju, what's up? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. And then black pastel too. Black pastel candy. Oh wow.
Black pastel always real good, and albino stuff and candy and all that, man.
Very true. Very true. Okay, so that's all my questions. Is there anything you would like to promote, let people know about, besides checking out his YouTube channel? And definitely checking it out now, because he might be hitting this 6 gene banger first, might be the world's first too. I'm going to start bugging you about this now, because I didn't even realize you were going to be able to do that.
Yeah, I didn't either. And like I said, I never even thought about it.
Oh, wow. So yeah, anything you want to
the red stripe and the gold blushes in there, if those are in there, I'm happy. So
see, that's how you know you're building a project well, because you're worried about only 2 genes in this incredible project that you didn't even worried about that 6. You worried about these certain specific genes that you want to get into 2 other genes, not realizing you could hit something even better than that on top of getting all those genes in there. That's great project management right there. 100%, 100%. So anything you want to promote to the people, let them know what you got coming up. Any special lives you might be having coming up, let them know. Let them know your live schedule. Do you have a schedule, or you just go live?
no, for the most part, it's scheduled. I go on Thursdays. Now it's mostly after Herp Collector show.
Okay.
So around 8:30 or whatever Central Time on Thursday, and then usually Tuesday and Saturday late night around 11.
Okay.
Central.
Okay. So definitely, if you're free, check those times.
Yep. We just hang out, bullshit. There's nothing structured or anything. We talk about everything. Crazy.
Oh, you're up to 189 now.
Oh, down.
Well, you were at 187. Now you're up to 189.
That's going to depend on the availability of the single mouse pinky that I can get at the time, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. You might want to check with YouTube and see if that's okay to do. We don't want to get you up there and then they demonetize or shut your channel down afterwards. So that might be something you would check first. That might have to be on a different website.
It's against the rules. Maybe we'll have to do it on Instagram or whatever. But like I said, it'll have to go down because they're not going to let me live that down. I'm not going to.
They definitely will.
7 days a week from 8 to 8.
100%. Like I was gonna wait for you to say, yeah, we go on every night about 11 p.m. and we just hang out.
Well, between all the other shows that I go and hang out with, it pretty much is.
Pretty much.
A couple months ago, I started. I almost got burnt out, man. I was on there way too long, but I counted it up, and I think I was on here 31 hours on the screen in 1 week on YouTube. Between my show and the other ones or whatever I was doing. It's like, holy cow. I was getting tired.
Hey, Chip, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you.
See, got any other questions?
I'm not seeing any other questions. So we're going to go ahead and say thank you to our sponsor. If you guys do have a question, pop it in. We'll answer it after we say thank you to our sponsor.
Yeah.
This episode sponsored by LADYTIS Exotics. She is a new ball python breeder, but she's not new to reptiles. She's had them for quite a while. You might know her from her reticulated python videos. She has 7 reticulated pythons, and she handles them as well. She does amazing videos on how she takes care of those animals and how she handles them. So definitely go check that out on her YouTube. But she's starting a new journey with ball python breeding, and she's got some nice ball pythons that she's added to her collection. So if you are a ball python breeder and you want to give her some tips, definitely hit her up and let her know. But also welcome her to the ball python breeding world. But while you're doing that, make sure you go hit her YouTube, her Instagram, and her TikTok. Yeah, definitely hit those follow and subscribes, and congratulate her on just hitting 500 on her YouTube channel. Congrats, Nicole. Very proud of you. But you also can check out her live podcast she does on Saturdays called Reptiles and Cocktails. Definitely check that out. She has an episode coming out this Saturday. Thanks again, Nicole, for sponsoring this episode. Once again, go check out LADYTIS Exotics on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, anywhere you can find her.
All right, guys. Thanks, Nicole, again for sponsoring this episode. Greatly appreciated. Can't wait to get to see what you start doing with ball pythons. That's the show, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. LEDKA, thanks for coming on. Definitely go hit his follow on his Instagram. Hit the subscribe button on his YouTube. Like I said, get him to $2.99, not $300, $2.99. I'm fine with that. And I'm sure his wife would be fine with that too. 100%. Mac, thanks for coming through. Yeah, thanks for coming on. Like, I greatly appreciate it. I know I know you. We've been trying to get this going for a while. Finally got you on the show. Super excited about that. Super excited. Are you going live? Are you gonna go on Keys Live? Because they're live right now after this. So if you guys are still looking for a live show, Keys Constrictors is doing Hair Down Friday. Is that the link?
Yeah, just drop the link to the show.
Go. Yes.
You leave here, go straight over there.
Definitely go over there, go hang out with those guys. They're having a ball. They're gonna talk about some stuff. They'll probably be up for a while. I'm gonna have to go to sleep because I am so tired. But I might pop in for a little bit, say what's up, or at least in the chat and say what's up to people while I eat my food. But thanks again. They greatly appreciate you coming on the show. Thank you guys for being in the comments, saying hey, hello, showing up, hanging out with us. Next video coming most likely Thursday. I'm thinking about bringing back Mealtime. Let me know if you'll be interested in bringing that back. I wanted to give it a little pause since we were doing the fighting for the whole Lacey Act right now. Thought it'd be best to settle that down for a little bit. But if you guys would like to see it come back, because I'm pretty sure we're going to win this Lacey Act thing, so we're not have to worry about that anymore. So staying positive about that. Also, if you can become a member of USARC, it's only $40 a year for a bronze membership. Antoine is doing something where I see his
significant other too.
He's doing something where you show him that you paid for the membership, and he'll give you he's putting you in a giveaway for $500 off any of his animals. Credit for High Desert Python. Go look at his.
Everybody go do that.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be there. High Desert Pythons. Antoine on Facebook. Go check that out. You can find out the information there. 100%. Great way to push that up. Definitely. So USARC helps keep us being able to keep the animals we love. So best thing we could do is help them keep being able to fight for us. So if you can become a member, I think I'm going to do something where I put up a membership as a giveaway on one of these lives. So stay tuned for that too. I'm trying to figure out the logistics and how that works out. So yeah,
that'd be cool. Yeah, I got to renew that next week.
Yep. Oh, do you? Okay. Nice. So thank you guys for coming through. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys maybe Thursday, or if I do another video soon. I'll see you guys at some time. All right, bye.
Get Judah in there.
Judah, he's getting better. Hey, Judah has to be good in school. He's doing it good. He's been good for last week, so it might be time for him to do a video. We're definitely doing a video. All right, everybody. Yes, you missed it, Big E, but you always rewatch it. But thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Hit that like button, Big E. Show YouTube you like this live stream. All right, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, you got your logo. That's going to be his new logo. Oh, nice. All right, everybody. Bye.
Peace.